How do you stay motivated?
I think it's clinging to the dream,
Okay.
right? It's the dream of, I mean, the journey's fun. Sometimes the journey sucks. Sometimes the journey's very painful. And, to get past that painfulness, to get past that this sucks moment, is to remember what your goal is. Like why did you start? And if you're going to start, ideally you want to have realistic goals on paper and then have some crazy goals. Like whatever it is, right? Whether it's massive amounts of money or whether it's, just whatever your goals are, have realistic ones and then double it and put that as a goal too. And so when you're down, you look at your goals and be like, hey, I still want to achieve that. I still can. And so I try to remind myself, everyone's failed. I love listening to Joe Rogan podcasts because he talks to anyone and everyone, and people oftentimes share their failures. You look at Elon Musk, literally was less than 24 hours from bankruptcy when filing the model when launching the Model 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of his money on the line. He was all in, all his cash, everything. He was already worth hundreds of millions, actually billions. He didn't have to. He could have just retired, but he risked all of it until the last second. And you look at Walt Disney. Walt Disney failed so many times. People said, no one ever listened to you. No one ever, that's stupid. Mickey Mouse, that's stupid. And he got shut down time and time again. And then now maybe Disney's not the great example now, but like it grew into an empire.
Yeah.
After failed attempts. McDonald's, same thing. And so I think it's, I try to remind myself, if these people can do it, why can't I? It's, it's effort, it's grit. And you're never going to, I just try to remind myself every day, like you're never going to get to where you want to go by working a 40-hour week, taking hour-long breaks, hour lunches, and, being lazy. Like, no, you have to grind. You have to work hard. You have to be efficient. Make use of your time. So that way what I wish I learned earlier, like years ago, work as hard as you can during your work hours, as fast as you can, be as efficient as you can, so you can go home to your wife, you can go home to your spouse, and have that time. Because I would pull so many long days. I would come home, and it's like 30 minutes later, I'm in bed sleeping, and we didn't have time,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't want that. And I was like, okay, so how do I balance it out? Work harder, work faster, and that'll give me time to spend with her.